Hey, what's up, guys? Saul K here, Thriving Musician, founder of thrivingmusician.com. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to start off with a little music today. If you have any feedback for how these are being received, what you want to hear more of, if you want to hear more music, I know I try to keep these short. This is number 7 in the video blog series, and I want to keep it under 5 minutes because I think it's much easier to do 1 or 2 focused things every day than to try to tackle the whole music business at once because it takes a long time to get it all together. So yesterday I talked about the idea of collaborating with other artists, and I wanted to expand on that. In fact, I made a list of the top 20 ways that you can collaborate with other artists to help them and to help yourself. So here we go. I'm going to go through them all, and they're also listed down below this and in the blog. So one of the things you can do is you can do a gig swap locally. For example, I have a steady gig at this one bar. You have a steady gig somewhere else. We swap. You sub for me, I sub for you. The other way to do this is to gig swap regionally. Let's say I live in San Francisco, and let's say there's an artist in LA, and we want to swap gigs. I come down there and play at their venue. They come up here and play at my venue, and I've done that before, and it's great. It's a good way to expose an artist from a different region to your region and to open up new regions for yourself. The other way you can do that is you can actually open for each other. You do a show where you bring them up, they open for you, you expose them to your audience, and vice versa. You can also do house concerts together, and this works locally, regionally, and internationally. In fact, I did one in England in December with 2 other artists, which is really fun. And so some other easy ways, I'm going to go through these kind of fast just because there's a lot of information, and I want you to try to just see what comes up, see if other artists come up in your mind as I'm saying these, and you can try them as soon as you hear it. So liking other artists on Facebook, it's a great way to just give a shout out to your friends and other people that you think are good. You can repost tweets, you can tweet for each other, tweet about each other. You can follow each other on Facebook or Twitter and tell your followers to follow them as well. It's a really easy way to go viral. Also, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on Pinterest, you can do it on Tumblr, etc., on and on. You can post their site on yours and recommend them. Let's say you have a part of your site that's friends and artists I think that are cool, and you list several artists that you like, and they do the same for you, which also creates backlinks in your website. And if you don't understand that, email me and I'll explain that. You can, another great thing, which is kind of an obvious thing, but something that we forget about because we're wrapped up in our own music world, is actually go out and go to their shows. If you like a local artist, go check them out. You can learn a lot. You can recommend them for other gigs. Let's say you get double booked or you have a gig you can't do, just recommend them. Another way is to co-write together, and that's a great way to just kind of expand your repertoire of songwriting or producing and see how other people work. And you can do that via Skype. You don't have to be in the same neighborhood or even country to do that. Let's see what else. You can give each other musical feedback, send them a song, see what they think, vice versa. You can do compilations with each other. I know back in the day doing first mixtapes were great, and then CD samplers were another thing that were a cool thing to do. And I'm going to do a whole video blog post on that specifically. But it's a super easy thing, just put a few songs on a CD, hand it out to people for their emails. It's a great way to build your list. You can do workshops together. Let's say you go to an event like South by Southwest or North by Northeast. Put on a songwriters workshop or a touring artist workshop or an artist panel where you talk about your particular genre. Let's say you're a dubstep artist or trip hop artist or whatever niched out type of artist you are. To get a few of you together on a panel, you can do a workshop about that genre. You can also do a Google Hang, an interview for the fans. You could interview that artist and they could interview you, and you can cut it up and post it, and fans love that. Fans love the behind the scenes, like how did the songs come together, how did the tour come together, where do you like to eat, just these personal details about your life that people seem to really get on board with and get involved with. You could also do a stage it show together where you do for the first half and then pass it to them, or vice versa. And I'm going to do a whole nother webinar about stage it shows and online shows and how you can actually make money doing that. And then you can also do an artist in residency at a club together where either you swap dates Like, let's say you're doing every Tuesday for the whole month. You do one, they do one, you do one, they do one, or you open for each other. So that's the top 20, and I'm already at 5 minutes. I'm going to keep this really short, but you can look in the list below, and if you want any information, any more information, go to thrivingmusician.com. Hope this message finds you well, and more tomorrow. Okay, have a blessed day. Peace.